It's going to be very, very interesting. Top four hopes are at stake in that game. We're going to look ahead to the match itself after half past, but there are some questions regarding Manchester United, in particular the managerial position. They've won 2 of their last 8 games in all competitions, and it's a pretty big week for them. They might be thankful that Liverpool went through in the FA Cup because they don't have to face them next weekend, but they do have to welcome Spurs and Atletico Madrid in the next few days, as Ralph Rangnick just pointed out. And that decision at the end of the season, I mean, a lot of people out there favour Mauricio Pochettino, the Paris Saint-Germain boss. But having watched their capitulation to Real Madrid in midweek, suddenly a lot of people changed their tune on Poch. Now, let us know what you think about that. And there is another thing. We will be talking about Chelsea after 8 o'clock and all the ramifications of the sanctions handed to their owner and how that affects the club. And yes, it might be a bit too soon to say it, but we do have to say it. There is a possibility that Thomas Tuchel may consider his position. I know he says he's happy where he is right now, but we don't know who the new owners will be of Chelsea. And that means that Manchester United might spy an opportunity to maybe inquire, maybe speak to him directly if they can. I know it's probably tapping up, but there's a chance Thomas Tuchel could be the manager at the start of next season. And that would be a huge upgrade on Pochettino as far as I'm concerned. So should Manchester United sneak in there? Should they be vulture-like?
Why would it be a huge upgrade, in your opinion?
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm asking why.
Why not?
Give me your reasons why.
All of the results that Thomas Tuchel has delivered as a manager surpass those of Pochettino.
What he's achieved.
At Chelsea?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been at Chelsea.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Chelsea win trophies for fun.
Got to a Champions League final.
Di Matteo won the Champions League at Chelsea. Di Matteo won the Champions League at Chelsea. So
you're saying it's not
winning trophies at Chelsea is a formality. It's a formality. He was at PSG, didn't win the Champions League, which you get hired for.
So if Poch wins the league in France, it means nothing then because you win. You're meant to win.
It's a formality.
Okay,
but if he then gets another,
neither have done anything.
No, but then what I'm saying is, if he then gets the opportunity to go Man United, like Tuchel got the opportunity to go Chelsea, and then achieve something there, then you could really. That's a real achievement in my opinion. Go in Chelsea. Listen.
So you think Manchester United should appoint Pochettino ahead of Thomas Tuchel if they had the chance?
Yes.
Jay, what do you think?
I think with Tuchel, I think he's been successful in this country, hasn't he? So, and he's achieved, he won the league. Where were Chelsea when he took over? I think that's what you have to look at. And he came in, changed that around. Obviously he won the Champions League. I think Pochettino, as much as he done really well at Tottenham, he got them runners-up in the Champions League and he done fantastic things there. He hasn't really achieved nothing. Winner-wise, you look at his resume, he's got the Copa Catalunya, runner-up, like you said, in the Champions League, runner-up in the league. He's got the trophy, the champion. I don't think he's got I don't think he can handle egos.
Is it more?
I think we've seen that yesterday.
It's more about personality than the CV.
Yeah, I think so. I think there was Messi didn't play well. Why are you not bringing him off? I know he's like one of the best players ever, but if you're not performing in a game like that, I think you need to bring him off. I think the same with Neymar. Why are you not bringing him off?
Yeah, but we know
other players on.
But we know these things is bigger than just managerial decisions with these sorts of players. They're paying these players ridiculous sums of money. The amount of fans that watch the game just to see this is like a commercial thing. This is beyond just performances on the pitch.
But you still have to perform though, don't you?
No, of course. But what I'm saying, that's the problem at PSG. This is above any manager that goes there. Any manager that goes there can't then just bench someone like Messi or bench someone like Neymar. There are people tuning in just to see. It's about money.
No, it's about winning. It's about winning. I think at PSG especially, it's about winning. When you're bringing players like Messi and Neymar in, you got Mbappe there. It's about winning.
No, I agree with you in that
especially
sense.
the Champions League. If you're not winning in the Champions League, then he's probably not going to be there next year anyway.
No, but I agree with you. It is about winning. But what I'm saying is, as a manager, you're in between a rock and a hard place because you have to kind of satisfy these commercial needs, satisfy what the owners want. No, this player has to play. We've spent this amount of money. We're paying these wages, and then still try and deliver results on the pitch. And I think that's ultimately why all these managers that have gone there can't succeed in Europe with PSG.
But Craig, do you not think that, starting a player in a game, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if he's not performing in that game, keeping him on, I don't think that's right. I think you've got to take him off. I think there's other. It's not like they got rubbish players there.
Yeah.
You know, they can still bring on top players to maybe contribute more than, you know, Messi was and Neymar was.
Manchester United fans, let us know what you think. If you were a Pochettino fan, has midweek put you off? Are you thinking that maybe Thomas Tuchel could come into Manchester United next season? Again, we don't know what the future is for Chelsea, but would you want him to be your manager? Would you want the club to push to try and get him involved? Jay, do you think he should be in the conversation for the job at Old Trafford?
I think you definitely have to explore that option. I mean, yeah, it's vulture-like. But that's football, you know. If someone becomes available, it's just like a player. If a player becomes available all of a sudden, you know, you're going to try and explore that option. And I think Man United have to. They haven't, you know, said, you know, we want Poch or we want Ten Hag. So I think in this stage, I think they have to explore it. I think it would be, you know, I don't think it would be smart not to.
I don't really think it's. I get what you're saying by saying it's vulture-like, by the way, but I remember just a year ago when they were in a bit of a bad spell, or I don't know if it was a year ago, it was earlier this season. And everyone was talking about the prospect of Tuchel being under a bit of pressure. And this is how football's funny like that, you know. Chelsea are so used to maybe getting rid of managers. And now it seems like the table's turned. Tuchel can maybe explore his options if things aren't going as well. So I don't think it's vulture-like. That's just how football is. If he has the opportunity to maybe go to another massive club like Manchester United because he isn't working out at Chelsea, I think he definitely needs to explore that.
No, I tend to agree. Listen, you can have the conversation about Mauricio Pochettino all you want. I am yet to see him being at that top elite level, the likes of Thomas Tuchel.
But was Fergie before he got the job at Man United? What did he'd done stuff in Scotland. He hadn't done anything massive.
He had with Aberdeen. I mean, it was massive. It was.
But you know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying. It's like what we're talking about. Okay, he achieved something incredible with Aberdeen. We know that, but still, in the same breath, it was still Scottish football. No disrespect. Just like people were talking about PSG.
On a European stage, he did something with Aberdeen.
Yeah, but
that was what I think really transcended him.
Yeah. Okay, but was it something that maybe justified 100% having the Manchester United job at the time? Manchester United's like the biggest club in the world.
Yeah, but I also think it wasn't, you know, it's not the Manchester United that we think of today that Sir Alex Ferguson took over. Yeah. You know, they were in need of something at that period of time as well. They hadn't had a great previous sort of 5 years.
He didn't even do that well when he first went there, did
exactly.
he?
In the first 3 seasons at Manchester United weren't great for Sir Alex Ferguson, but they stuck with him because at that time they weren't the Manchester United that we think of winning trophies every single year. No, but that's
what I think Man United unfortunately are now. They're not the Man United that was clearing up, doing things. They haven't won the Premier League title for almost a decade now.
So you think they should get a manager who hasn't won anything because they're currently a club
that
doesn't win much?
You've got to start building. You've got to start a process again and start building. You've got all these superstars. You've brought in all the big managers, the Mourinhos, the Van Gaals. It hasn't worked. You brought in Oli, who was inexperienced. It hasn't worked. Maybe you go mid-range. You get someone who's built something at Spurs, didn't win anything, but with little tools and still managed to do certain things and go, all right, here. Haven't got the crazy egos that PSG have in Neymar, Mbappe, and these players, Messi, Ronaldo's probably going to leave, and then start something here. You've got Sancho, you've got some young players to work with.
But when you look at it, I think Man United are looking at all options right now. I mean, even they'd be looking at Conte, because if Conte doesn't get what he wants, he's going to walk as well. So I think they'll be looking at that situation. I think Man United are that big. They can pretty much look at all situations. As a manager, who doesn't want to manage one of the biggest clubs in the world? That's what it all comes down to. Yeah, they're going through a tough period right now. Yeah, they got some egos there that they might want to clear out. But at the end of the day, if you can manage Man United, why wouldn't Man United explore loads of different options?
Listen, I think if you look at the list, Eric Ten Hag, Mauricio Pochettino, Thomas Tuchel, I mean, come on, who's going to be top of that list? I mean, I know Thomas Tuchel isn't available, but like I said, if he's interested in leaving Chelsea, it's a big if, he would be top of that list.